morning to you. Today is the 5th of August 2024. Yes, August is actually running very, very fast. For those of you who still think my birthday has passed, well, it's still my birthday week. We've gone, I told you, 2 weeks into August, it's still my birthday. Okay, welcome to Family and Values on Galaxy Television, where we are reaching out for the stars. Yes, we are aiming the stars. And the show you're watching is Family and Values. If today is your first time on joining us on the show, Family and Value is a show where we talk about everything that has to do with family. Your family, my family, your relationship, my relationship. I used to say that the good society is the beginning of a good family. Everyone came from a family. How well do you take care of your family? How well do you handle issues that pertain your family, relationships? And I used to say, those topics you don't want to discuss, that you term controversial, on the show we talk about it. We bring it to your doorstep and throw more light on it. Okay, it's going to be a wonderful week for us. I hope you were safe over the weekend. Yes, you made it to the weekend till this Monday. Well, the roads are busy, so it seems everybody is back to business, back to, the offices are opening. So welcome to a brand new week. And I know I'm believing it's going to be wonderful for everyone. On that note, I want to welcome you to Family and Value. My name is Princess Joy Abu. Yes, I had to put that princess this early morning to brighten your day. And of course, I'm not in the studio alone. I have Mama Gen Z all showing us the Nigerian color and telling us Nigeria will be better again. Coming with a touch of green this morning. Let's welcome Lori. Good morning.
Your journey will be much lighter. If you're not carrying your past along with you.
Exactly.
So as you're waking up this morning, whatever happened last week, whatever way we presumed or we want to see what we believe Nigeria should be, I want to say beautiful morning to you.
Yeah.
Because this week is going to be greater than last week.
Because it will.
And by the grace of God, we will see positive things that are happening in Nigeria. I watched a video of a lady who was saying that, see, we want to start seeing. In short, let's see first. It is from that seeing we will know that, you have us. They said, we want our president, to show us that he cares. And I'm like, wow, I think I'll share that video with you. She actually poured out the heart of every Nigerian. And it goes a long way. So you out there, stay safe, stay peaceful, stay loving, don't be destructive. I love the fact that Lagos was peaceful. Every other place that they were, one chaos or the other, we pray God will release his peace into those states, from Kano to Borno to Abuja and many other places. We pray God will release his peace there. We don't want trouble. All we want is our leaders to know and have a heart of belonging, that they care. And let's start seeing. The same thing children will want the parent to want to prepare or make certain provision in the home. And all will be well if the nation is well.
Yeah.
Because if you collect 100,000 naira or 150,000 naira per month, how do you fend for taking care of 2 children when they attend a private school because you want the best for them? Even that private school, not be saying I want the dance private school. But you cannot. Your wife is doing business and you are running things. I believe all will be well. My name is Remini David, and it's Family and Values. Let's continue to rock the show.
Yeah, let's continue to rock the show. Okay, I want to quickly give a shout out to Bukola. Yes, Bukola. His NGO celebrated 10 years anniversary. Gold Mine. They've done a lot for over 10 years. Yes, they've gone to schools, they've touched pupils, they've supplied books, uniforms, name it. They've done a lot for 10 years. So yesterday they actually sat down to celebrate. So this is shouting out to you and say yes, 10 years of running, yes, is not.
God will raise help.
Yes, God will raise help. It's not easy.
Support, help will always meet every NGO that is so out to reach out.
In fact, Gold Mine has done a lot, going to schools, touching lives, supply. No, I give it up to them. 10 years is not easy. And to everyone celebrating out there, we are wishing you the very best. We are asking for more graceful years, your marriage, your anniversary. Just send in those messages and we'll give shout out to your loved ones. Okay, Monday is always a very serious day to start your week. And on that note, let's go to the business of the day as we go on our mini future. We'll be right back. Society, that's what family is all about. That's what this show is all about. We give you value, for your time being our guest on the show. Okay, this morning, yes, we are starting with one topic that a lot of you don't want to hear. A lot of you have missed the word, You've misinterpreted that word, acquaintanceship. And you ask somebody, who is it? Oh, it's just a friend, it's just an acquaintance, it's just an acquaintance. And something intimate is going on. And then, it's just an acquaintance, bestie. Okay, I said those controversial topics, you don't want to talk about it on the show, we discuss it, because that's what family is all about. It starts with you saying hello before you move. The husband you married today started with, hello, can I be your friend? Okay, so on that note, this morning we have a very seasoned guest who will be taking us through this topic. Now, he is the right person because he has a lot of acquaintance around him. Let him take us through his journey of how he has a lot of acquaintance around him. Anyway, he's not new to the fellowship. He is one of us. He is our family. And we are talking about Reverend Michael Langa. He is a human resource personnel and a marriage coach and life coach. Good morning. Welcome to the show.
Good morning. Thank you. Good morning. Thank you for having me. So glad to be here once again.
When I said, come discuss this topic, you said, Richard, I said, God, calm down. We need you here to come and have this conversation. It's so good to have you. How's the family?
We're doing good. We bless God.
That's important. And the kids and the holidays.
Well, bless God. We're coping.
I love that word. I love that word. We are coping. Yeah. We are coping. Okay, now, acquaintanceship. People will say an acquaintance. Growing up, they'll say, okay, differentiate between who is an acquaintance, who is a friend, who is a close friend, who is an intimate friend, and we're having that conversation back and front and everything. But let's start with this. For those people who really don't understand what, because the word might look so big, like, what are they talking about? Yeah. What and who is an acquaintance? Let's start our conversation from there.
Thank you very much for this topic. It's a very important topic because of this constitution between acquaintance and friendship.
Yes.
So from the definition we had from the short-term clip we just watched, an acquaintance can be someone that you know, that you don't have a close or intimate connection with. That's an acquaintance. And it can be in the place of work, it can be church, it can be social media. We just don't know the person. There is no deep thing. It's a superficial, casual relationship between individuals. So there is no attachment to it. And I like the definition of relationship from the clip we just had, that you define a relationship. What is this relationship going to be? It's going to be a platonic one, which is also like an acquaintance. There's not going to be an emotional attachment with just friends because of work, because of business, because of some common idea we have. There's nothing more to it. So an acquaintance is somebody whom you just know. You don't have close intimacy with the person. So that's an acquaintance. But the thing there is that people call everybody their friend. Everybody can be your friend. Social media, Facebook, friend, and that. No, you don't know this person. This person doesn't know you. So it's just that person is your acquaintance. Is that person. Friends are very small. They are very small in number. Acquaintances, yes, you can have them. Community, yes, where you live, your neighborhood. But friends, they are very, very few. And that is why the Bible said that, look, there are friends that stick closer.
Closer than a brother, yeah.
Now, how do we now term this type? What are the types of relationships that can actually be carried out in the process of having acquaintances? Because sometimes, just like we said, it can be as large as you want it. Now, if we say it can be as large as you know you can term it, it's different from being a friend.
Yes.
We have seen acquaintances, not one.
Bestie.
I've seen acquaintances turn to side chick, my boyfriend, fiance, whatever.
Sister in the Lord, brother in the Lord.
We're just doing business together. Before you know it's something, one thing to another. So why do people now try to have acquaintances? Is it like hiding under a particular type of relationship? What's your feel about this?
Okay, I think the thing there is mindset. It's a mindset thing. That concept of friendship, concept of acquaintance is not yet understood very well. Yes, it makes it up.
Makes it.
Because most times when you hear a father or a parent ask a child, maybe a female, who is that guy? He's my friend. You see the reaction because friend is someone who is close. Because they say marry your friend. There is a reason why you should marry your friend. This person knows you, understands you, hears you. This person is close to you, knows your roots. You can be vulnerable to this person. That is who you call your friend. So when your parent asks you, who is it your friend? You will see the way your boyfriend are. But that is just acquaintance. So that concept is misunderstood. And so people now, like you said, yes, from acquaintance you can get into that intimate relationship to become a friend. It's not one day that acquaintance become wife or become husband. It takes time. Yes, it takes time and process. You need to know this person, about the person, know where the person come from, what the person likes, and all that.
Just like you said, it takes time. That means that in the process of being an acquaintance, you move and you start developing the feelings, start coming up, and you start knowing and noticing these things. Okay, yeah, I think she's good for a wife material. Oh, yeah, she's good for a life partner. Yeah, she's good to be a mother for my children. Yeah, it starts growing like that from time to time, and you start seeing those things that you like, you love, that you can specify.
Let me just give an example. Let's say in a community, let's say in a compound where you stay in an estate where you stay. Of course, single guy, single lady. Maybe you stay in the same block of flats. And then, first of all, of course, you are just acquaintances. I just got to know you. Oh, my neighbor. From neighbor, maybe you have a compound meeting or an estate meeting. You sit together because you're from the same block of flats. And then, that's how it starts building. And before you know, what do you like doing? And what do you like doing? You know my likes, I know your likes, my don't like your don'ts and don'ts. It starts graduating. Before you know it, it becomes friendship. Now you start going out, date, we want to go out to eat, we want to go out. So it's something that builds gradually. But because that concept is misunderstood, we just believe this concept of love at first sight. It's a very dangerous thing. You just see this person and maybe one insulin or something in your system just jerks up and just feel, yes, this is sometimes it can happen. But I like you defining the relationship, because when you define your relationship, it will guide you when those emotions begin to build. Oh, I have told this person that this is the kind of relationship. Let me give an example. My wife today, when we met, it was at the church. She wasn't even a member of our church. So she came from another church to join our church. So at that period when she joined, young people then, very young guys, this is my life partner, I dreamt, I saw you walk up the eyes. I know all those things were going on then in church. So but I told myself that I'm not going to be a party to this. I'm focused, I'm here to serve God, I'm here to serve people. When the time comes, like God said, like Adam said, he saw and he knew, I'm not going to dream. I'm going to see, know this person, we are going to be together. So my wife came to me. So she started getting close to me as the pastor of the singles. So she was assisting me, so she started getting close. So she now said, look, that she wants to tell me something. I said, what? She said, look, that she wants to define the relationship she wants to have with me. So they go ahead. She said, because Pastor Bim, blessed memory, had told them that when you are getting close to someone, it's good to define your relationship.
To define, yeah.
So she defined that, look, she likes to get close to people because she wants to learn. And she's seen that somebody that loves God and she wants to learn that habit of loving God. That's why she's getting close to me. I said, okay, thank you very much for defining. So in case my flesh wants to
move, the spirit will say, come back.
This lady told me, yes, I will go. So please, she had told me this is the reason why she's getting close to me. And she told the reason why she did that, because the church she was coming from, she also got close to a brother who was teaching at the Bible, was because she just got sick then. And then the brother all of a sudden, on her birthday, got her a Bible and wrote on it that you are my wife, happy birthday. She said she was mad when she read it. That, what kind of, I'm getting close to you because I want to learn.
Brother in the Lord.
This is what she said. That she said to me that looking at this guy, is not even in her specs. So that can even aggravate that one you are short. So that she just cut off.
Immediately.
Thank you very much for defining that relationship. So it's good with defined relationship.
Okay.
So that they can guide us. If this person will continue to be an acquaintance for as long as I'm with the person, or it can graduate to friendship, then it can lead to fiancé and then fiance and then maybe get married and having children.
Okay, so now let's talk about setting boundaries in an acquaintance relationship. Now, you see, we live in a society where, like you said, everybody happens to be an acquaintance. And we don't know how to set boundaries. Everybody just walks and goes straight to your bedroom.
Yes.
And you don't know who should stand at the door. You don't know who you should come in and have a glass of water. You know who should even sit down at close range and even talk. You know, so how do we set boundaries? And is it even necessary? Now, because I've seen situations where, tomorrow they'll say, no, we are just acquaintance. And something deep is going. Simply because this one has somebody who wants to marry, this one has somebody who wants, so, and they'll say, no, we are just acquaintance. That's where the word bestie came to be. He's just my bestie, she's just my bestie. And a lot is happening inside. So how do we set boundaries? In this, like you just gave a typical example of your wife said, most people don't even know how to set boundaries, because an acquaintance is different from a crush.
Yes.
You know, acquaintance is just generally. Everybody, you can pass 20 times, oh, hello, hi. That should be an acquaintance. But we've seen that hello turn into something else. Before you know it. And then the issue of regrets comes in. Because sometimes when this thing is done, you feel bad. You feel like, you now become emotionally damaged. You feel like, no, this was not what I wanted. If you're not sensitive enough to run away from it, you will fall victim. And then when you fall in, that's where you have a fling. It was just a fling. From acquaintance, it was a fling. And tomorrow you're dealing with emotional damage. So how do we set boundaries in this kind of relationship? And is it ever necessary for those out there to understand why?
Yes, it is necessary, like you said, to avoid one being emotionally
story that touches the heart.
Complex. It is very, very necessary to avoid some future problems. Because, you know, like some people who just want to play around.
Like,
and I don't know the kind of heart they have. They know their intention. They know why. They know what they are doing. And the other party who is not sharp or is not sensitive enough to pick that, am I certain? Because of course there will be red flags that are telling you that there are some things, but because you are blinded, your emotions is kicking in, some adrenaline is pushing, rushing, and this is the person. I do things with the year, so you just get confused. So, but when you have that boundary. And boundary is not something you just set and go and sleep. You have to be disciplined also. Because this flesh that we call flesh, and I thank God the Bible says run. It didn't say bind or pray.
It said run, stand up, flee.
Because there are some things Especially when you have a guy and a lady who say they are just acquaintances and they're in a dark space with a blue light and all that.
Oh my goodness.
Music playing, we are just
studying the Bible. We are reading the Bible. We are studying.
We are studying or we are praying. The devil will come in there and say, this prayer time, turn it to something else. You guys, you march, you have this. The devil begins to bring ideas. And once you begin to buy that idea, because there is no boundary, you didn't set boundaries, you didn't tell yourself, no, I'm only close to this person because of this, because of that. Maybe I want to learn a skill. I just want to get this kind of habit this person gets. So, when you are close to somebody, some things will rub on you. Yeah. There's some things that comes on you because you are close to somebody. Yes. When you talk about internship, why do you do internship? Because there is something you want to learn from somebody who is more experience. So you want to learn. But if you don't set the boundary, this is why I am here. You get lost in that process because a lot of things will begin to come up. Your boundary helps you to keep yourself in check. In case that person doesn't understand, you can remind the person again, because there is nothing like maybe over communication. You keep communicating until the person gets, this is why I feel, this is why we are doing what we are doing. It will not go beyond this. It won't go beyond this. So you find out that some people, what they do for their own boundaries, like, if you're an acquaintance, it's a handshake. They don't hug you. They just give you a handshake. Yeah. And for those that have maybe they're in courtship or that, when they want to embrace you, they come with their side. Yeah, so side. So people,
not the one you give full chest and and ground.
Happening. So people do all that. Is for them is banned because the people are very sensitive. They're very sensitive. Yeah, they can get so they put that as their own boundary. I won't hug any person except I know it is the person that I want to get intimate with. I want to get married to. There was an interview I watched recently. It was the Muslim lady. I think this organization went. She was staying in a swampy area, where she's living. She said, "Give me a life student year 3." So they got her mom is late, so her father left her, so she was just alone in that mushy, watered area. So this guy went in there and said, "Okay, you come all this way to land?" She said, "Yes." "How do you do that?" That it is from stipend that people give her that she's able to survive her mother. She said, "Okay, now we want to help you." So we brought 50,000. I said, "We want to start with this. And we'll see how we can relocate you from this place." I said, "Thank you." So the guy said, "Can I help you?" She said, "No." For them, that's the tradition. It's a boundary. The guy just understood, "Okay, let's just chop knuckle." And she did chop knuckle. So, boundaries are very important. It will help one to know what to do and not to do. So, boundaries are very, very important when it comes to acquaintances, so that it doesn't graduate to something like you said, bestie. Somebody is your bestie, something's already happening. If you tell me you're my bestie, I just know something waters and all of that. There is an idea.
That's another talk. Okay, yeah, let's go. And now, what about when we return? The conversation is still on acquaintance. We'll be right back. As well, unfortunately, you missed the first part of our conversation, but the good thing is you can always go back to our YouTube channel to have this conversation, to go through the topic. And yes, we are streaming live across all our social media platforms and our X, so please just keep streaming. We have been discussing acquaintanceship. It's important we talk about this because it's a Monday. You meet the acquaintance in your office, you meet the person in the bus, you're exchanging numbers. Please, let's get this conversation right. And our guest is still much in the studio. Okay, before we went on that break, Olori was to asking her question. So,
okay, we have been talking about acquaintances, and I want to ask: can there not be a misplaced of, this is what I want, this is what I got? It's like going to the market. And you saw this beautiful material, a beautiful perfume, and because you're so carried away with the smell, you got home, you realized that the perfume is not actually, it doesn't take a long time.
It's not 72 hours.
Let's even say by the time you walk from your house to the next transit stop, it's not done good. designer, like they will call it, you know, put it to finishing, and suddenly you wore it. While you are still in the house, it got just torn. Maybe you're about to sit down, and it got torn. You're like, wow.
After all the money.
I've spent too much design on it. You cannot even wear it out now. And I'm thinking of my mind, I'm going to wear this thing out. You know, now acquaintance is turning into a romantic relationship. And finally, looking at it, say, romantic, she's good in bed, she can cook. But you forgot that the value that comes with marriage or relationship go further. You're not looking at the attitude, the way of life, the personality. Because she has already presented, he or she has been presented or presenting him or himself or herself as, oh,
you know,
and you're carried away, and you suddenly becomes Oko, Aya, and you now go to the house. Okay, nothing will happen. Nothing will happen. You finally find out that something is
now happening.
All that I've been saying
has come to the open light.
It was acquaintances. We started as acquaintances, and now what I'm getting is, I think, I was seeing, I imagined, and I thought, and finally I found myself here. And you know, anyway, marriage can be dissolved anyhow these days. So what do you think such a person should do? Or how do you think such a person should handle it?
Okay, thank you very much for the picture you just painted. And it's something that happens every now and then. So it's not abstract, it's real life.
It's reality, yeah.
It is not like you've said, what I ordered versus
what I got.
Hey.
You know, I did mention red flag. Accident doesn't just happen. There are signs. It's when you ignore those signs.
Yes, those signs.
That is when the accident is finally going to take place. So, with an acquaintance, and then graduating into marriage and all that, there is a whole lot that one can see. And like you said, most people, they get married to the outward adornment and the outward character of the person, or maybe the outward appearance, let me say that. But you know, marriage should be of the inner beauty, and that's the attitude and the character. That is what you should get married to. Yes, the outward appearance is good though, but it is that inner one that will keep, that inner beauty, that character, that attitude, that respect, that's what is going to keep that home, keep that marriage. So for someone to be in that state now that, I've already entered this and I didn't see all this.
Oh, I ignored it.
Well, the thing there is that the person needs to sit back and then begin, because like they say, carry your cross. I have entered into this thing. And we sit down and then begin to talk that, I thought this, but I was mistaken. I thought this and I was mistaken. Because it takes two people actually to make things work. Yeah, so if this person is now beginning to see things he didn't see when they were acquaintances, he needs to really sit and have a heart-to-heart talk. It's good to be real. There's no need to sugarcoating anything, because the more you sugarcoat,
the more damage it's caused.
Is getting greater and deeper, and it's not good, because you might end up being hurt for life. I mean, that's how we always be there. So the sooner you talk, and it's not being angry, because the person didn't tie your hands and you made a choice. So it's just let the person know the truth. See, this is what I thought, but this is what I'm getting. I don't know if there can be a change. We can't write the other person up too. It's also a human being who also can change. It's the way and manner we handle or manage that person. That is what actually counts. Because some people, they're not patient with the other party, they're not patient with the other person. But most times we keep seeing what the other person is doing. But sometimes it might be my own fault. Maybe the way I'm acting or doing things is making this person react to me that way. And that's why I thank God for Christ. When he said that, look, why not take the log from your own eye first out, so you can see clearly to help the person that
has the pain.
So it has to start with me. So the person needs to sit down and say, okay, let me assess myself first. Is there something I lacked? Is there something me too? I'm not being truthful. Is there something I did that flagged me? And this person also to come into the soul searching. The person needs to sit down and then do that thorough searching, and then write some of the things he or she too. Yes, this is why I missed. This is why I missed it. It's after that that person can have the right motive to be able to talk to the other person. Because if you do not judge yourself, you don't have the right to judge someone
To
else.
judge somebody.
So you sit down and ask yourself, why did I miss it? You will see some things because nobody's perfect. In that relationship, you two meet some small errors.
Okay, now,
Overlooking.
yes, we've had a situation where somebody said, oh, this person is like my younger sister, and then we've seen that younger sister overthrow the madam in the house and come in. Now, my question is for people that keep a lot of acquaintanceship. Now, this is it. You would have 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 10 female friends. They are all acquaintances in the office. But these ladies out there are gradually waiting, once this one, let me come in. And so they present themselves all nice to you. You come in, they are all greeting you. There is nothing to eat. They are buying you a snack. It's nothing. I just thought I should get you something. And they are coming all nice. Because, yes, we know one of the celebrities actually had this. And when she was shouting and said, this person you said was your younger sister, is just like a younger sister to me today. And the man said, yes, that period, I thought it was a younger sister. I didn't know it would relate to this. How do we handle these signs that we see, the flags, we see it, the green flags that is coming towards us? Like you said, there is no accident that just happened. Suddenly, an acquaintance is becoming nice. An acquaintance is beginning to ask you, how was your day? Did you have lunch? Did you do this? Questions that are intimate. An acquaintance is chatting you, oh, did you sleep well? How is madam? How are children? And for you, you feel like it's normal. She's just asking. He's just asking. How do you handle such conversation, bringing the other person back to the point where you both started? Because I feel like the incident Oloris painted, if from beginning you know there is an acquaintance, you won't have time to search. But if you know that I want this person for a relationship, you take your time to study. And then suddenly, like we've been saying, suddenly something happens, somebody is pregnant, marriage has come. It starts like that. An acquaintance just gets pregnant. No, we must marry. And it's done. So how do we handle those signs, those green flags? Now, they are not red flags. You're seeing the green flags that are coming from an acquaintance. And then to the ladies too, men come as an acquaintance. No, I'm just being nice. Don't worry. How is your boyfriend? How is your husband? Oh, today I got you lunch. How do we handle those green flags and still maintain that space? Probably you people have a contract people are dealing with, and you must see this person. You must have that meetings with this person.
Yes. It comes down to discipline. It comes down because we are all human, and because we are human, we are not created to do life alone. So we thrive more when we have a community of people. And if you look at the life of Christ, he had disciples. They were not friends, they were just acquaintances. He didn't call them. It was later on, chapter 15 of John, that's when he called them friend. He had watched, he had observed, he had trained, he had poured himself into them. So this one can be my friend because there are some things I want them to do. So there was a purpose. He had a reason why he did that. Now, coming back to guys or ladies that have opposite sex acquaintances, and then they are all trying to be nice. Yes, it's good to be nice. Of course, we are humans. Everybody loves to be appreciated. Everybody loves to show kindness to that person. What you do for others will come back to you.
Come back to you.
Yes, but there is these boundaries that we need to set and stick to it. No, it's the sticking to it that is the problem. Putting boundaries is no wahala. But it is that discipline to say, no, I need to stick to this that I have said. It's just like saying somebody loves candy or loves ice cream, and then the person wants to save. He saves to this amount, and then ice cream comes by. I'm craving for ice cream. Now takes the money. But that money is the savings for some people because there is a craving for ice cream. Each time ice cream man or ice cream is around, take the money. That person is not disciplined. You see that there is no definition of what the savings for. The definition is there, but I need to tell myself, no, I am not going to. I'm allowed this temptation to pass. I am not going to. I'm not going to. I'm not allowed myself to. So is that discipline that actually makes you who you are, that you can say no to some certain things. Somebody's approaching me and I know, look, I thank you for your kindness, I thank you for your sweet words, but I not want us to go beyond
us.
Yes, the person will know, will say, okay, I know I'm not trying to do anything, just say another thing.
Okay.
Yes, you know, these people, they are so smart, so subtle. They know what they want, and they know whenever you try to resist, they will pull back. Just like the devil will pull back and come back again another time. They will now go and study and say, okay,
so they'll ask, can I peck you? Can I at least shake? Can I at least hug you?
Know, all those things, he will tell you that, no, please, no, you can't. They will keep trying, but keep saying no. It's just like Joseph. Take for instance, Joseph had a very, I don't know, this guy is one of a kind. I mean, this is your boss's wife. She has everything to herself, and the Bible said every day he comes to work, this man is begging him. This is a slave boy. You are in a foreign land. To him, it should be an opportunity to work and then to explore, to become rich, to become wealthy, to become everything he wants to be. This woman said, I will give you. Every day, he kept hearing the same music. This guy said, Madam, where I'm coming from, this thing is not wrong. Please. This guy was disciplined. Now, comparing him to Samson. Samson didn't have discipline
at all.
So that's what separates men. That's what separates people. Discipline, that I am willing to stick by what I have said. That is what makes you stand out. And after a while, these people that after they'll just have it. Let's leave this one, Joe. It's always, it's like it doesn't have our time. Let's just leave this one. It's because you stood your ground and say no.
And they know that they cannot break.
They can't penetrate.
So you have created and nurture yourself a particular, boundary that no matter what, no matter how close we are, this is where I start. Anyway, you have really done a great job this morning by helping us to shed more light and separate what friendship is like and what acquaintance is like, because many mix it. And acquaintance, and before you know it, anything can happen.
One child, 2 children, 3 children.
we will just need you to help us right now to encourage those who are out there who are still very much not clear, and those who are clear and in that circle of acquaintances, just to advise them.
And to add to that, also give us quickly the qualities that make one transit from acquaintance into friendship.
Okay, that's awesome. Yeah. Okay, so for you to see someone who will transit from acquaintance to friendship, one, is that person willing to accept you for who you are? Now, acquaintance is just business, let's just go, but for friendship to happen, one, does this person accept you for who you are, doesn't condemn you? And then 2, does this person have your time to listen to you when maybe you are pained? Okay, I'm here, just speak. And then 3, does this person trust you, and do you trust this person, because it's vice versa? And then 4, can I be vulnerable before this person? Can this person keep a secret? Now, if these 4 things are yes, that yes, this person is open to me, I'm open to this person. Now, because this person acquaintance, these 4 things, acquaintance doesn't have time for it. And acquaintance is so shallow. There is nothing deep, no connection, no intimacy. But for someone to be your friend, that will not graduate to babies and all that, if these 4 things are not there, this person doesn't trust me, this person doesn't have my time maybe to listen to me, he just wants something, there is no space for me, there is no time for me to air whatever I have, he doesn't have time to listen to me. Can I be vulnerable? Can this person keep a secret? Can I be open? Like the Bible said, Adam and Eve were naked, they were not ashamed. Can I be open to this person? This person know me, and I also know the person. I can talk without any restraint before this person. Now, if these things are not there, are not marked, right? This person can just remain acquaintance. He cannot be your friend.
Yeah.
He can't be your friend. Because people have misconstrued and they've entered into problem. An acquaintance who is you just met today, and then the next 2 days or next week you are going, and before you know, like you said, pregnancy has entered, and the next thing you must marry. Without even getting to check these things. That, am I certain this person understands me and understands this person? Do we have secrets that we can share? Do we have a common ground where we share things that look, you understand me, this level, understand this, these are things that I've done, these are things that I've done, okay, I can counsel you, I can come to you for counsel. Because these so-called people that you find acquaintance that wants to enter into somebody's life, they don't have all this, they are something they are aiming at. It's either the person has something they are looking for, they want to get a thing. No, the person is just a means to them entering, into that place. That's all they need. So this sign should make you understand that this person is not really a friend, or is an acquaintance. So I should be careful not to let the person get into me. Because one, there's no trust. Two, there is nothing like vulnerability. This person is not vulnerable to me. He doesn't tell me close things, and I'm not free to tell the person some things about myself. So once you check these things and they are not marked, it's a sign that let me just stay at acquaintance.
Okay.
So big thank you to Pastor Olani for being part of our program this morning.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
That you've taken time to even dissect it. Like, when Joy sits down to take a catfish you really
you buy that catfish for me.
If you want to make Joy happy now, just say
that catfish, you buy it. This week you buy it for me.
When she comes from the water side, if you just tell her you have a big catfish on she will follow you. So just help us to dissect. We're so glad, we're so happy that you could make it down.
Thank you so much.
And you are able to do this. Thank you everyone for staying tuned. Thank you for joining us today. It's been a wonderful time. My name is Sirumino Miratijoke. And don't forget, your life becomes easier and much lighter when you forget things of the past. Yesterday is gone, today is here. Yes, yesterday was Sunday, today is Monday, so you need to work hard. So your labor will be turned to favor. That's my prayer for you. And grace will work magnificently for you. Have a splendid day.
So here I'm just blushing at Mama Gen Z, giving her anything. No, that catfish you mentioned, you buy it from this week, but let me know the next. Yeah, that's it from our point. Everything is possible. Anyway, okay, so thank you very much. Tomorrow we will be discussing domestic work. I remember last week we had that conversation, but I guess couldn't join us in the studio, and the network was a bit very messy, but she's coming in live tomorrow. Let's have that conversation. Domestic worker part 2. Yes, we are doing the part 2 of that conversation. It's important we get that knowledge out there. Very, very important. On that note, we are saying a very big thank you to our guests. Thank you for always showing up, and yes, to our guests over there at home in offices that have watched and streamed. We love you. Yes, share this video, let people know. From today, you know the difference between an acquaintance, a friend, and an intimate friend relationship or romantic relationship. Don't misquote the set your boundaries like our guest has said, and stay disciplined. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a wonderful Monday ahead. Stay blessed.